Hi everyone, my name is Danny and welcome to today's Early Childhood Corner, which is sponsored by Catherine G. McGovern and McGovern Foundation. Today's video is brought to you by Nico Nico's. So right now, we are in the middle of my favorite season. Winter is pretty great because we get to pull out our warm clothes and maybe drink some hot chocolate. Spring is beautiful. All of the flowers start to bloom. I love summer. We get to go swimming and maybe eat popsicles. But my favorite season is fall. It gets a little bit cooler outside. We have awesome celebrations for things like Halloween in the fall. But my absolute all-time favorite part about fall is apples. I think apples are pretty cool. Now what I want you to do is take a look at these two apples I have here and see if you can notice what's different about these two apples. Do you see any differences? Well, this apple is red and this apple is green. So my apples are different colors. This apple is very small, and this apple is really big. So my apples are different sizes. These are some differences that we can see. Now, if we were to taste these apples, we might notice that they feel different as we chew them. One might be a little bit more soft, and the other might be a little more crunchy. And we also might notice that they might taste different because one apple might be a little bit more sweet and the other might be a little more sour. So these are a lot of different ways in which my apples are different. But there are also some ways in which these two apples are the same. Can you think of any ways that these are the same? Well, for one thing, they're both apples, right? That makes them the same. And they are both fruit. Both of these apples grew on a tree, and they both have a skin on the outside. And if I were to cut these apples in half, see, they both have a core and seeds on the inside. For today's craft, we are going to be using apples to create some art. We are going to be making apple prints, where we will take apples combined with paint and press them on paper to make a mark. Here are the materials you will need: a piece of paper, an apple, washable paint, and some paper plates. Remember, when you're using paint, it can get a little messy. Be sure to cover your surface with newspaper if you need to protect it, and have something nearby that you can use to clean up spills. Adults will want to start off by cutting your apple or apples in half. Take some of your washable paint and pour it onto a plate. You can use one color, or you can use as many colors as you like. Have your child press one of the apple halves into the paint on the plate. Then, pick it up and press it onto your piece of paper like a stamp. You're going to want to try to press straight down and then pull your apple straight up to make a stamp. You can try it again with the same color, or you can try a different color of paint. Don't be afraid to overlap prints and to let the colors mix. When you're done, set your art aside to dry, then wash your hands with soap and water to remove any paint. Now, even though we won't be able to eat these apples, we can make lots of delicious foods using this fruit. Things like apple juice, applesauce, and my favorite, apple pie. Yum! We hope you had fun with today's apple print craft brought to you by Nico Nico's. Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.